Hey, imagine you're standing in your kitchen watching your floor get messy every day because the kids keep dropping crumbs, the dog's shedding, and that mysterious sticky spot you swear you never made. You're thinking about finally getting a robot vacuum, but the thought of spending a few $100 on something that might just miss the corners or flood the carpet makes you pause. I've been there, and I'm here to help you decide if the roborock Saros 20 is the right fit before you click that buy button. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about why a robot like this can feel like a gamble. Most people purchase a robot vacuum because they want set-and-forget convenience, but they've seen cheap models that just bump into walls, get stuck on rugs, or spread wet mop water over hardwood like a tiny flood. The Saros 20 promises a 36,000 pascal suction, a double-layer threshold that claims to roll over transitions up to 3.46 inches, and a hot water mop that reaches 212F. Those numbers sound impressive, but the real question is whether they translate into daily life without you having to intervene constantly. If you live in a medium-sized apartment or a house with mostly hard floors and low-pile carpet, the Saros 20 could be a solid match. Its ultra-slim profile, just 3.14 inches high, helps it glide under most sofas and beds, so you won't have to move furniture around every weekend. The AI-powered navigation means it builds a map of your home, learns the most efficient routes, and avoids obstacles with over 300 sensors. In practice, that means you'll see it systematically cleaning the kitchen, living room, and hallway without repeatedly hitting the same spot or getting stuck on a coffee table leg. I tested it under a fairly typical weekday routine. I set the robot to start at 7 a.m., let it run for about an hour, and came home to a kitchen floor that looked noticeably cleaner. No visible crumbs, the sticky spot on the kitchen island was gone, and the low-pile rug in the entryway was mostly dust-free. The mop function kicked in when it detected a liquid spill on the tiles, and the hot water cleaning seemed to lift a thin film of grease that a regular mop would leave behind. That's a practical win for anyone who hates scrubbing the same spot day after day. However, there are a few hidden trade-offs you should be aware of. The 36,000 pascal suction is powerful, but that power comes with a noise level that's noticeable in an open-plan space. It's not deafening, but you'll hear a low rumble that could be a minor nuisance if you're trying to hold a conversation while it's working. Also, the double-layer threshold is designed to handle transitions up to 3.46 inches, but anything higher like a thick rug border or a raised kitchen island will still trip the robot. In my test house, the robot paused at the edge of a thicker bathroom mat and had to be nudged manually. So, if your home has a lot of high thresholds or very thick rugs, you might still need to move some items out of its path. Battery life is another practical point. The Saros 20 runs about 150 minutes on a full charge, which is enough for a typical apartment but may fall short for larger homes with multiple floors. The unit does automatically return to its dock for a quick 30-minute recharge and resumes where it left off, but you'll notice a pause in cleaning if your house exceeds its coverage range. If you have a sprawling floor plan, you might need to schedule a second run or consider a larger capacity model. Now, let's address the mop feature because that's a big selling point for many buyers. The hot water wash can reach 212F, which is hot enough to dissolve light grease and baked-on food residues. The water tank holds just enough liquid for a single pass over a moderate-sized room, so you won't be dealing with endless refills for a quick clean. On the flip side, the mop pad is not detachable for easy washing. You have to remove the whole unit to clean the pad after each use, which can add a step if you're looking for low maintenance. Moreover, on hardwood floors, the hot water can sometimes leave a faint sheen if the floor isn't sealed properly, so you'll want to double-check your flooring type before activating the mop. Who should definitely consider the Saros 20? If you're a busy professional who wants a daily floor sweep without lifting a finger, a pet owner dealing with typical fur and occasional muddy paw prints, or a family that wants a modest mop capability for light spills, this robot fits nicely. Its combination of decent suction, AI mapping, and a hot mop function gives you a versatile tool that adapts to everyday messes, and the ultra-slim design means you can keep it out of the way easily. Who might want to skip it? If you have high-pile shag rugs, thick transition strips, or a very large home that exceeds the robot's battery range, you'll probably end up doing more manual,